This is a tough one. How do you deal with being the only person of color in your orchestra program or in your studio? That is hard. I have been there many, many times, more times than I can choose to count, where I have played in an orchestra, I have played in a violin studio, I have played performances where there was no one who looked like me. But I have a couple of pointers for you that I hope will serve as inspiration for you in your loneliness. The first is, let's call it what it is. You're lonely. That's really hard when you feel like there's no one who you can relate to, who doesn't share the same cultural things that you share, that you might not be able to have a safe conversation with because they don't look like you. I get it. Acknowledge the loneliness. Second is seek out others who look like you. While they may not be in your orchestra program, or they may not even be in your string studio, there are string players out there who look like you. There are string players of all different ethnicities and cultural backgrounds, and they are just literally an email away. They might be on social media, but they're there, but you have to seek them out. And a lot of times, if you seek out other string players who look like you, whether they're older than you, if they're professionals, a lot of times, if you are candid with them and tell them, hi, I'm interested in maybe chatting with another Black violinist or a Latinx violinist, and I noticed that you play at such and such, or you teach at such and such, or you go to such and such school, reach out to them. More than likely, they'll reach back out to you. Which brings me to my next point, which is, along with reaching out to individuals and finding them, also look for other organizations that support initiatives for students of color. When I was in school and very young, there was no programs at all that served underserved students, especially students of color. But now there's programs everywhere, all across the country, and they all are giving more access for students of color who look like them the chance to connect. Do a search on Google. Go on social media. Find organizations that want to help people who look just like you. It's not forever. And it might feel like you're lonely right now, but you don't have to stay there, because there's lots of people out there who will support you, who will guide you along the way, and want to make sure that each time you pick up your instrument, it brings you joy, peace, and most of all, community. Good luck.